Welcome, Gemini, to your Astrodice reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, getting straight into this. And those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, Gemini. First coming out, the planet is Saturn in the 5th house. Ooh, with Virgo energy coming in. Very nice. Okay, so going straight over here to Saturn. Talking about taking that challenge. This is the part of you that accepts the challenge to gain some kind of wisdom. What is it that you need to know? Doing it Virgo style over here with the energy around you that's dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. So whatever this challenge, and it feels like it could be a little painstaking, it's going to be maybe the ultimate challenge, right? Okay, and in the 5th house, love and romance, right? Okay, so taking on that area where you have fun, romance, create things you are proud of. So it could even be some kind of challenge of just something you're creating. It doesn't have to be romance. It literally could be a craft that you're trying to craft, something you're trying to put together. It could be causing you quite the challenge to get this, maybe this hobby or this thing together. I am feeling that for some of you. Making sure it is perfected. Feeling like this perfection. And with Virgo energy over here being so discriminating, it wants to be perfected. It wants, you know, that's a perfectionist sign. So Virgos are perfectionists. So I can see this perfection going on. Could even be dealing with a Virgo if you are in the romance area. Maybe they're a bit of a perfectionist and you're trying to figure them out. Good luck with that, right? Why are you hiding out, Virgo? Okay. And getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Okay. Victory right off the bat. There we go. 6 of Wands. The Page of Cups, trying to offer, making this offering over here for a new love. So for some of you, it is new love. There's this new love that you're trying to figure out. Like I said, okay, we have Pisces, Cancer going on over here, with also some Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could also be a Scorpio. This is a Piscean Scorpion card. So yeah, a lot of water, a lot of fire. Feels like there's this offering at the beginning of the month to have victory with this new love. But it just feels like there is this challenge to gain wisdom. And look at this challenge, trying to be victorious over this challenge. Maybe they are challenging you. You have this new love and it's a challenge to get to this new love. Offering cups to you, but for some of you, it feels like maybe even it's a challenge to open up, them to open up to you. Maybe you offered the cups. See what's going on over here with the 6 of Wands. Whoa. Holy Gemini. So it feels like for some of you, you left a relationship that was nothing but painstaking error to begin with. There was too much toxicity and you're trying to get away from that. Feels like for those of you who do have this new love over here, it feels like you like them and you want to keep this going because they're not showing any kind of toxic or energy or codependency that maybe your old partner had. Could have been dealing with a Capricorn for sure. I see Capricorn here for a lot of you, and it feels like, you know what, I had to separate from them. I want to offer cups to this person over here and make them my new love. If it is just where you're creating things and having fun and romance, it's still trying to get away from this other person to go create things and do the things that you want. There's a lot of toxicity in the air that you're trying to get past and separate yourself from the toxic energy. Maybe you couldn't get to create your fun and romance because this person's always so toxic around you, and you finally found your victory at the beginning of the month. So many things going on, but it definitely is a challenge. That's for sure. Offering love. It's kind of interesting because for some of you, it feels like you're offering love, or you were offered love to someone that maybe you felt like you were never going to take their love offering. They seem to have a lot of generosity. You're not sure if you want to take this love offering if they're offering, because you just got out of this toxic relationship. It feels like it's kind of maybe even the challenge for you to want to take the offering. Or it's a challenge for them to take your offering. Take it how it resonates. If you're offering, you know whether or not you're offering or they're offering. But there's a lot of generosity going over here. Even if it's within a hobby of something you're creating, there's a lot of generosity, generous offerings. They want to buy your stuff. If you're creating crafts, they're opening up to you, but you're not sure if you want to do so. Definitely an unsurety. For some of you are just not satisfied with the generous offerings that they're making with the 10 of coins upside down. Almost feels like maybe it's too fast. I just got out of this relationship, or I just made this. I don't want to sell it yet. Or like I said, maybe you're you're trying to perfect something. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. Oh, look at that. Somebody's definitely dealing with some kind of water sign who's offering love. That's what it looks like to me. This could be a very authoritative person as well. They could be a lawyer, doctor, teacher, somebody of a higher profession. They're moving towards you. And like I said, it could be the other way around. You're moving towards them. But it's just, I just feel like you guys feel, I'm just going with it, that they're coming towards you and you feel like this is too immature, it's too early. Whatever the situation is, it's too early. It's too early because of all the separation and stuff that I've just gone through. I don't want to travel towards you. I have my own victories. It's a challenge to stay where I am and learn the things I need to learn. And you're just keeping yourself as humble as possible. I would say that it would be more of a challenge. I need to gain who you are, what I'm doing. Going to the middle of the month, there's a lot of hope and promise. The Five of Cups, the King of Cups. You guys are definitely dealing with some kind of king, some kind of water sign. For some of you, it doesn't have to be for everybody, of course. Ten of Swords, by the mid-month, you're finally feeling hopeful. You're finally feeling like you're challenged to gain the wisdom of what's going on. Maybe you're just still trying to learn about this person before actually wanting to 100%, put yourself out there. Or whatever you're perfecting is now coming to it because you have the hopes and promises of perfecting this and gaining the wisdom that you need. So it looks more promising. With the Five of Cups, though, you still have a little bit of disappointments going on within your life. You're still kind of holding on to that painstaking error. Meaning, whatever, I'm going to say Capricorn over here, who hurt you, or something went awry with your fifth house. But the King of Cups is still sitting over here, still just as self-assured as possible. They're not leaving. Or you're continuing to be the King of Cups and still, creating the things that you love with self-assurance. Could even be 2 in 1. Yeah, getting over the memories of the past, saying everything's going to be fine. You might even feel a little nostalgic during the mid-month. That could be why you're keeping yourself in the Five of Cups, trying to get past this. It's like you know that everything's going to be fine, but these memories still keep popping up. And they kind of cloud the day a little bit, even though you're still having the reassurance that everything's going to be fine. So it could be a wishy-washy type of mid-month for you, where you're feeling a little nostalgic about the Capricorn or the old project, however it is. But there's still this fighting energy within you, Gemini, that's saying, hey, you know what? It's okay, though. Everything's going to be fine. I just have to kind of blow that off. So it feels like when the day comes, when you're having that nostalgic feeling, you're kind of pushing it down, pushing it away, and trying to say, I don't really want to think about that because, you know, for me, it's like, you know, you have the Two of Cups behind you. You have all these great things behind you. You just need to get over the Three of Cups. That's all the spilt milk, right? And so it does feel a little wishy-washy. Some days in the mid-month, you just don't feel as good as you do on other days. Some days you feel wonderful, and it feels like everything's pulling through. You're very self-assured. Everything's going great. And then in other times, you're just kind of like, don't bug me today. I'm not feeling wonderful, right? And that's because the moon is upside down, and it's like you're kind of going through all the problems, all the things that were hidden, all the things. And you might even be kind of hiding the disappointments, kind of hiding that feeling, the over-emotional feelings that you do have. You could be kind of hiding that from other people. Could be a Cancer, Pisces that you're dealing with. Maybe they don't realize how much you're trying to hide. Kind of building up your own kind of wall over here on those days that you're not feeling wonderful. Yeah. It's like almost kind of like those days you just kind of lost the clarity. It's not even really losing the clarity. It's just losing the care. Does that make sense? Like, I just don't care. We've all had those. Yeah, I just don't really care. I'm kind of like stuck in my own area. I'm still in my own kind of challenge over here. I'm just kind of like, I just don't care what's going on right now. Not feeling the luster of everything that's going on around you. We've all had those feelings. That's, you know, because it's a little clouded. So it does feel like it's back and forth, trying to get to your, you know, things that you're proud of, things that you care about, you know, whether or not you want this new person to come towards you. But they just keep offering, and you still have this offer coming no matter what. And it doesn't matter how you feel, the offer's still on the table. And it just keeps going, even though it doesn't feel like in mid-month you're going anywhere. It's kind of like, I'm not feeling it. So I do feel a little not feeling it energy during the mid-month, right? Two of Cups, yeah, just kind of separating yourself from the offer, from the King of Cups, from this person. And, you know, it's just kind of like, hey, you want to go, you know, they're like, hey, you want to go out and a thing, and you're like, no, I think I'm going to stay home today. I'm not really feeling it, right? I just, not in the mood. So it's a little bit of, you could call it, they could see it as moodiness. I just feel it's just, I don't know, guys. It just feels blah. You know what I mean? It's like, I just don't feel it. Blah. And so you got these blah days. But the overall, you still feel, you know, fine. It's just back and forth. Like, they're not going anywhere. King of Cups is not going anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's a hobby. It doesn't matter if it's the fun and the romance. You'll always pick it up later, right? We can go pick up the fun later. If it's the romance, King of Cups is not going anywhere. You'll be there when you get better. Look at that. At the end of the month, you have the Empress. The Eight of Swords still got you in your head, though, with the Ten of Cups. Still not feeling overall satisfied within this love relationship within the 5th house. So the 5th house is still not feeling 100. Even at the end of the month, you'll have to turn the Ten of Cups back right side up. It's like you're just not, look, you felt like it was immature, and it just, maybe you feel like the King of Cups is kind of pushing too hard. And you're just not, you know. And even if it is a craft or something, you just don't want to push that hard. It's like, I will get to it when I get to it. Stop trying to make me push so hard. You know, stop pushing on me. That's really what it feels like. I'm getting it done at my own pace. Yeah, this is very pacey, right? It's my pace. Perfect timing. See, even right here, not the right time. I don't feel it right now. Let me do what I want to do, because you know overall in your challenge to gain wisdom, you're already becoming the Empress. You already feel the prosperities of what you need to feel. So you definitely don't need anything pushing on you, trying to make you do things, because here it is, right? I'm still having a little anxieties. I'm still feeling kind of stuck in my own head about the situation of what happened with it, like I said, the Capricorn. So yeah, but you do feel victory, because remember, the reason you felt victory is because you got away from the toxic energy. But the problem is their problems, or the problems from the past, still are embedded in the mind. So with the Empress over here, you might even have this beautiful Empress who's going to help you with this challenge. Could be a Libra or a Taurus coming in. Could be your mother. If you're just creating things and stuff like that, could be a mother-in-law, sister. Could be somebody who is pregnant, an older woman. Doesn't have to be. No matter what it is, it's showing you're improving and you're doing much better right in your goal. There's your goal. You're doing much better in your goal. And you still have the hopes and promises that you had from the mid-month coming through. The only difference is now we're actually seeing some prosperities making it. So if you do like this King of Cups, you are letting them a little closer, but you're not going to 100% let them in. It's like I am learning about you, right? Because I'm gaining wisdom about the situation. I want to date you a little bit before I really 100% let you in. There's some barriers that you've put up, which is a part of the healing anyways. And there it is, the Page of Cups, talking about that healing and knowing that the Page of Cups is coming up as the king. We don't have any more kings in the deck, you know, so here we go. You are supporting yourself. This Empress could be supporting you. And it does feel like the King of Cups is also supporting you. So if you have this new person who knows you're a little wishy-washy, getting over something, they're actually being very supportive about it. It's almost like they have this understanding that they don't need to push so hard. Because it does feel like in mid-month they're pushing a little hard over here. And now they're kind of taking a step back saying, okay, it's okay. I won't push so hard. I understand, yeah. So with the Eight of Swords over here, it's the Knight of Swords. It's showing that there is progress in getting away from your anxieties. You are moving very well and gaining wisdom. It's almost kind of, you might even had a little bit of a wake-up call saying, hey, you know what? I need to get out of these anxieties. You knew that in mid-month. You know that the Two of Cups are behind you, but it's just, you know, an ongoing thing. And yes, Eight of Wands, you do have this text message coming in from the backsliding love. So if you were dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or anybody is saying that the ex might be writing you in, that could be why you're in the Eight of Swords. They want something. They're moving, as you're moving swiftly away, trying to move away from the anxieties, you get this call, this text message from this ex. What the? They're determined to talk to you. They're determined to get your attention. And that's just causing more. That's causing more. And no wonder your Ten of Cups are upside down, because now it's just causing more delay in the process of getting away from them. You don't want to hear from this person, but they are determined to have you listen to them. Ten of Cups upside down, you're starting a new beginning. You're saying, okay, well, I'm going to take a risk in a new beginning over here. I have to make the leaps and bounds to get to where I want my ships to come in. So you're kind of thinking about what your perfect timing is and to get your harmony, because the Ten of Cups is upside down, and it feels to me this person is putting you in a whirlwind. Feel sorry kind of for the King of Cups over here, whoever that might be, if that's a real entity. Because now they're going to see you kind of even a little more wishy-washy at the end of the month, until actually you start really taking action to get your ships going. If it's not that, then it's something that had to do with your creative art project. Somebody that writes in to tell you some kind of message. Maybe they're over-determined to buy this from you, and you're like, it's not perfected. I don't want to sell this. Leave me alone. It's not ready. And I really do see that. They're really like, I don't care if it's not ready. I want it this way. And you're saying no. So this just puts you into the High Priestess mode, saying, okay, look, I have to go get myself settled, you know, because there's things going on, and really digging deep about the situation. to where you're going, going to take action. My card fell. Where you're going to really have to take action. It's like, you know, you're trying to take the action and make things happen. So now you're going to have to go sit down and figure out what the heck is really going on. And then that's going to look at all the challenge that you have to go through over here. It really is a challenge. I think once you get into the High Priestess mode, though, you're going to be able to take better action towards the things that make you more harmonious. Really, it feels like what you're going to do is put everything together, kind of combine them into this kind of database of your mind, and really get down to the depths of what the heck is really going on. And how do we know that? Because of all these, I mean, look, they're all together. Taking the leap and the risk to get to your ships for the harmony, trying to things, you know, trying to make things happen. But the only way I can do this really is to dig deep. And that's really what it is, because you're getting to the point where you're like, I don't want the 10 of Cups upside down anymore. I'm tired of the disappointments and all the things. I just need to chill out over here and take a new route. Look at it from a different perspective. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.